my name's Natasha. I'm here today to do some seated exercise with you. You need a chair and enough space around you. We're going to use some equipment just to add a bit more resistance. So I'm just going to use a couple of tins, so feel free to grab those. We're going to have a little warm up first, just to sort of loosen up, and then we're heading to our workout. So we're just going to start with a roll of the shoulders, just to loosen up through that upper body. So just arching back, bringing the shoulder blades down behind. Brilliant. We'll do two more. And one more. From here, just going to loosen up through the waist. We're going to have a little twist around, following our arms with our head. So as we get a little bit looser, you can make that movement a little bit bigger. We'll go once more to each side. And then we'll bring it to the front. So just going to loosen up through the wrists with a little bit of rotation. And we'll go the other way. Now we are going to be using our legs as well, just to add a little bit of cardio to our workout. So we're just going to relax those hands down. And we're just going to tap forwards, alternating legs. Fantastic. And this time as we tap, we're going to have our toe pointing to the ceiling, so tapping with our heels. Two more. Once more. And relax. We're just going to take that leg out to the side, drawing back in. So loosen up through the hips. Doing a little bit of stepping in a moment. Make sure our legs are all ready. And then bring those legs together. We're just going to give it a little bit of a roll, a little bit of a wiggle. So as I said, if you do want to use some weights for a little bit more resistance, you can just use, if you've got weights at home, fantastic. If not, you can use a couple of tins or some jars safely from the kitchen cupboards. We're going to start with some bicep curls. So we're going to sit tall from the waist, bring our elbows in fixed, and we're going to curl so our palms are facing up towards our shoulders as they draw upwards. Fantastic. So we're going to add the legs, as I said. So as we curl up, we're going to lift the knee and lower. So we're slow and controlled. Brilliant. So we're going to do two more. Once more. And relax. Give it a little while. So we're just familiarising ourselves with these movements, and then we're going to put them all together at the end. So we're going to bring our hands up towards our chest, and we're going to press forwards and draw back. Brilliant. So remember, we're sitting tall from the waist. Got a good posture. Remember to breathe. We're not holding our breath as we're pressing out and drawing back. So again, we're going to bring our legs back in. So this time, as we press forward, we're going to tap forward and then with the other leg. Fantastic. If at any point it's too much with the weight, pop them to one side or take a breath. You can pause the video and join back in when you're ready. And we'll do two more. Once more, and in. So just give it a little roll if you need to. Loosen up through the hands and the fingers, gripping onto those tins. So we're going to take our arms, we're going to press forwards, and we're going to open across the chest. So pressing the hands back. We're not flinging our arms, we're controlling that movement. Opening across the chest. Brilliant. So again, the legs aren't going to be neglected, so as we press out, we're going to step out to the side, alternating our legs. So really working through our shoulders. Great job. We'll do 2 more. And then bring it to the center. Again, little roll, little wiggle. So next, with our tins, we're going to take our hands up and press overhead and lower. So again, try and sit tall from our waist as we reach up and lower. Fantastic. So again, we're going to bring those legs in. We're going to bring our knees back up. So knees up, hands up. Great job. If at any point it's too much with both arms and legs, either drop the arms or drop the legs. Concentrate on one movement. We'll do 2 more. Once more. And then relax. So those are our first 4 movements. We're going to bring them together. We're going to start off with 8 of each, then down to 6, 4, and then 2s. So we're going to let our heart rate up a little bit as we link them together. So we're going to go back to our bicep curls. So if you need to pause at any point, grab a quick drink, feel free, and then you can rejoin back in. So we're going to do 8s to start with. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we've got 2 more. I'm going to go straight into press forwards, tapping forwards. 2, 4, 6. 2 more. And back in, arms back out. We're going to open and draw back in again. For 8. We've got 2 more here. Once more, bring the hands down and then pressing up. Fantastic. Two more, and then we're going to go straight into 6s. So back to our bicep curl for 6. 2 more. And then straight out in front, we're tapping and pressing forwards. Again, just for 6. For 2 more. And then arms are out, open across the chest. And we're now pressing and lifting. Brilliant job, guys. Keep going. We're now down to 4, so back to a curl. There's 1, 2, 3. Tapping forwards, pressing forwards. Pressing forwards, opening across the chest, tapping out to the side. 2 more. And then bringing it back in, we're lifting and pressing. Already we are down 2 doubles. So for 2 with that curl, lifting the knee, tapping forwards, pressing forwards. We're opening and pressing up. We're going to go again. So straight into doubles, curl, tapping forwards, pressing forwards, opening. Well done, guys. Lifting the knee, pressing the hands. We're going to go through once more, the 2 with the curls, pressing forwards. We're going to go forwards, open across the chest, drawing back in. And in, and lift. Once more. And relax. So just give those shoulders a little roll. A little wiggle through the fingers, make sure we're all still nice and loose. Now, we're going to continue if you wish to use these, or you can pop them to one side and we can just use our hands. So we're going to use these, we're going to have our palms facing down with our hands out in front. We're going to lower to just above the knees and then lift back up to just about shoulder height and lower. And lift. Fantastic. So nice and slow and controlled, making those muscles work. We'll do 2 more. Once more. And low, give those shoulders a roll. So similar as we've just done, our palms are facing down. We're going to open across. So very similar to our first routine, except now our palms are facing down. We're working slightly differently through the shoulder. Pressing across. Fantastic. We do 2 more. So there's 1. And back in. So again, continuing with the outstretched arm, we can have our arms down by our sides, making sure we've got enough room. We're going to lift to about shoulder height and lower. Again, working through the shoulders, sitting tall through the waist. Fantastic. Keep going, guys. We're going to do 2 more of these. Once more. And okay, so we've got our 3 movements for our next routine. We're going to put those together as we did with the first 4 movements. So we're going to start at 8, go down to 6, 4, and then we're going to go into our doubles. So our start with just outstretched. So we're going to lower and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, once more, and then whilst we're at the top, we're just going to press out and draw in. Again, for 8. We've got 1 more here. Draw back in. We're going to lower the arm, and again, palms facing down, lift to about shoulder height. We don't want to go too high. Brilliant. Once more. Fantastic. We're down to 6s, so we're going to lower and lift. Once more, and then open and press, drawing back in. Well done, guys. And in, lowering down, and lift up to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, and round, and again, we're going in for 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're lifting up, we're opening out for 4, 3, 2. Once more here. Lowering the arms down and lift. 4, 3, 2. That's it, guys. Once more here. And round to the front. We're down to 2s. Opening up. Lowering down and lift to the side. We're going to go into singles. So we're out to the front. We're going to lift and lower and then out and in, pressing down, lift to the side. So we're linking those movements together. We lift and lower, out together, lowering down and out to the side. We're just going to do 2 more of those. Lift, out, lowering down, lifting out to the side. Last time through, guys. So lift, lower, out to the side, lowering down, lift, and relax. We're going to pop those to one side. We've finished with those. Have a little stretch. Feel free, if you want to do more reps, you can rewind back to the beginning of the video or just carry on with a few extras. So we're just going to have a little stretch. We're just going to pop our hands small at the back. And we're going to lift and press up. Shoulders back, so our elbows are back. We're trying to stretch across the chest. We've worked quite intensely on the shoulders there, so we need to reward them with a bit of a stretch. Just hold that there. Take a few breaths. So we're going to reach forwards. We're going to relax our head down. Try and stretch across the top of our shoulders at the back. And relax again. So we've worked those shoulders. We're going to stretch through. So we take the arm across. We don't want to put our hand or arm on our elbow. We want to be just above, so more on the tricep, bicep of our arm. Working through the shoulder. And relax that arm down and bring that other arm across. And relax. Just give everything a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a shimmy. And we're all done. Well done, guys. See you again soon.